Welcome back to Guru Beauty. I am Jodie and it's time to share with you my favourite beauty products from the month of June. I have quite a bit of makeup, quite a bit of sort of face makeup, and I also have a bit of skincare and hair care to show with you. So a lot to cover as usual. Excuse the messy hair. Let's start with the hair care. Let's get that out of the way. Okay, so first of all, dry shampoo. I have used this dry shampoo, which is relatively new to me this month, and I'm actually pretty impressed. It's from Pantene. It's the Volume Booster Dry Shampoo, giving you instant oil absorption with virtually zero weight. I find it's done a great job at absorbing my oilies on day 2 and 3, not being too mattifying or too gritty, and certainly not making my oiliness any oilier. I found this to be a really good shampoo, and I've enjoyed the volume that I've gotten from it. The other thing I've been using this month for volume is this Mousse. I haven't used a volumizing product in my hair before blow drying for quite a while. Let's get back into it. So I actually have been using this Toni and Guy Prep Volume Plumping Mousse for root boosting. Whenever I've washed and blow dried my hair this month, it makes such a huge difference. My roots are back to, how I want them to be, and that does last for day 2 and 3. So as I restyle my hair on day 2 or 3, I'm getting much more volume in my roots. I'm really pleased I've rediscovered that. And then final hair care product, this is one that was sent to me from Tigi. It's the S Factor Vivacious Volume Hairspray for medium hold. I've loved this for the sort of medium hold and texture that it gives to my, beachy waves that I do most days. I'll shake it and show you what I love about what it does for my roots though. Talk about volume. I'll just sort of hold my roots up once I've styled my hair, and I'll just give my roots the tiniest spray, but it holds that volume in there. So I find that does help give my roots sort of volume, that lasts really throughout the day. So I'm sure my hair's going to look just terrible now for the rest of the video. It was already messy to start with, so no great loss, but a really great volumizing hold with this hairspray. So I would definitely recommend that one. Okay, so that's hair care done. Let's cover some skincare before we get into all of this wonderful makeup. This is one that I've actually finished this month. It's from SK2. It's the CELLUMINATION Aura Essence. One of the skin concerns that I have is the pigmentation on my face, which I think I got when I had kids. And I started having kids 10 years ago. So it's been a while that I've had pigmentation and those kinds of concerns on my face. The SK2 CELLUMINATION Aura Essence is designed to be brightening and to help with those dark spots. I think it's done a brilliant job. This is a luxe brand. It's not inexpensive, but I would actually consider repurchasing this product for what I think it's done for my skin. Another product I've been using for my pigmentation this month, which I also love, is from Australian company, the Jojoba company. This is a natural pigmentation oil, and you're supposed to use 1 to 2 drops morning and night, but I must admit I have only been using it at night time. I'll sometimes use it straight after my serum, like my SK2 serum, as my only moisturizer for the night. Sometimes I'll also use a couple of drops in my night cream. So I'm mixing it up a little bit, but I think that this is also contributing to my reduction of pigmentation. It's a really lovely product, and I would recommend to any of you to incorporate an oil. This is a good one into your skincare routine. Okay, other skincare, this one here, I've been using the Mecca Cosmetica To Save Face SPF 50 Plus sunscreen every day. Sunscreen is really important for reducing pigmentation and keeping it gone. But SPF 50, this one contains skin perfecting vitamins, superior UVA defense, and it's a luxe hydrating cream. But I find it is hydrating, but it's not oily. It doesn't leave an awful residue. I find any foundation applies beautifully over the top, lasts beautifully over the top. This doesn't interfere with makeup or oiliness, and I think it actually creates a really great base in itself. Thoroughly recommend To Save Face from Mecca Cosmetica. Brilliant product. SPF 50, can't go wrong. And then as part of my skincare routine, this is not skincare, but it is a lash and brow maximizer or enhancer. It's from the brand Medicate. I'm really actually quite enjoying it. I think it's working. On one end, it's got a spoolie, which I'll use just on the little bare bits of my eyebrows that need a little bit of help to grow the hairs, little patchy bits, and then the other end has a really fine flexible brush for applying to precision areas such as each of my lash lines. I'll use that morning and night and just blend it really gently in with my ring finger before going into makeup or my nighttime eye cream. And yeah, I think it's making a big difference to my lashes. I think that my lashes are fuller, there's more of them, and yeah, doing a beautiful job with that. Okay. primers. I've got a couple of primers to share with you this month, and I'm really excited about both of them. One of them has surprised the pants off me. I bought this from Mecca a few months ago. It's been sitting in a pile, unused for a while. This month I broke it out, and I have been loving it. Holy Grail primer from Smashbox. Despite the fact that I have oily combination skin, this is the Photo Finish Primer Oil. It is beautiful. My skin looks hydrated all day. It doesn't look oily at all throughout the day. I don't know if my skin looks just smoothed or if it just looks younger, if it just looks dewier. This does magic. I don't know how it works. It does magic. If you have oily combination skin, if you have dry skin, try this out. Go and get a sample if you can. Tell me if you love it just like me. I think I'm going crazy, but I love an oil primer. I'm so surprised. It is divine. I thoroughly recommend it. That's all I have to say about that. And then the other primer I've really loved this month, but also in previous months, is from Iredale. This is called Smooth Affair for oily skin. So if you're like me and you have oily skin, maybe you're too scared to use that primer oil, so you want something a little bit more traditional. This is a fabulous product. It does help with oil control. It's great at that, and it is also smoothing. So perfect for my skin, which has, you know, fine lines, but pores are an issue and oiliness is an issue. Beautiful product. Check it out. It absorbs beautifully. Great base. Absolutely fantastic. This is a brush that I've taken everywhere with me all month of June. This was sent to me by Benefit. It's got a really cute little gold bamboo handle, flat bottom, so it sits upright on your counter, which is great when you're traveling, and just a really nice soft fluffiness, not a sloth fluffiness, a soft fluffiness that is perfect for every kind of face powder you could possibly want to use. So I use this as my travel brush for setting my foundation with a powder. I've been using the Hourglass dim light powder. I've been using a couple of other powders I'm going to share with you as well. Then I'll actually go in and apply my bronzer, warm up the face. I'll actually use this then to do my highlighter and then my blush. It's like an all-in-one brush, no fuss, no muss. You know, especially when I've been traveling this month, I just, you know, I've wanted to just get it done really quickly. This is a beautiful brush. I really recommend it. It's so soft, beautiful, looks cute too. Awesome. From Benefit. Foundation that I've loved this month is from a brand called Illume. Now, I don't know much about Illume. They are available at Mecca, Cosmetica, and this is the Vivid foundation. I've got the shade Santorini F3. It comes in a nice lightweight plastic bottle and has a really nice handy dandy pump. This gives me a beautiful medium coverage, I would say, a gorgeous sort of dewy finish that never gets too oily. My skin just looks healthy, hydrated, blah, blah. Beautiful product. Really have enjoyed that. And then let's get into the powders. So I've actually enjoyed quite a few different powders, and I would say my real focus this month, we're in the middle of winter, but my focus has been on hydrated, dewy, glowing skin. I've been wearing illuminators underneath my foundation for that glowiness, loving the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector for that. But then I think you need to be really careful about what powders you apply and where you apply them if you do want that nice, dewy, healthy look. You don't want to go too crazy. So my favorite powder to set my liquids with this month has been from Guerlain. Again, not inexpensive. This is a luxe brand, but I adore Guerlain face products. They just do foundations and powders and bronzers so beautifully. This is no exception. It's the METEORITES Voyage Exceptional Pressed Powder. This is in the shade Mythic 01, and I bought this quite a while ago from Strawberry Net. You just have a mosaic of brightening colors, and the best thing about this is the finish. It just perfects your skin. It just adds something so magical to your face. This is just like magic in a compact. It's really hard to describe. It's not shimmery. It's not glittery. It just gives the most luminous, beautiful finish to your skin that is so camera friendly, whether you're, you know, taking stills or filming video. Just skin looks beautiful with this. And I think they've recently come out with a new version of this. This is the old one. I think I bought it from Strawberry Net a while ago, but it's glorious. Absolutely glorious. Check out Guerlain face powders. They will take your breath away. So going from the Guerlain sort of price point all all the way down. We're shifting it up now to drugstore brand Rimmel. This is the Match Perfection Silky Loose Face Powder in the shade 001 Translucent. This is a beautiful product for smoothing and setting. It is slightly mattifying, so I'll be careful where I apply this, but it does a great job of setting and holding the oilies at bay. Thoroughly recommend. And then I've got two favorite little pressed powders for smoothing this month. This one was sent to me from Paula's Choice. It's the Resist Flawless Finish Powder. I'm in the shade light medium. It contains talc, titanium dioxide, mica. You've got a nice lightweight plastic compact, pressed powder in there, flips down to display a little brush if you so choose to use that. What I love about this is the anti-aging quality, the smoothing of it. This is a beautiful smoothing powder that you can use to set your foundation in the morning, but also to touch up throughout the day. Absolutely gorgeous. Chuck a bit of MAC Fix Plus over the top and you're done. Absolutely beautiful finish. And then this one I bought from Mecca. It's the Too Faced Primed and Poreless Skin Smoothing Pressed Powder. This adds no colour to your face at all. It's just lovely and smoothing. You can apply it with a sponge or you can apply it a little bit lighter with a brush. I think the smoothing does work a little bit better if you do use the sponge or the powder puff, which it comes with. A really lovely product and very cute pinky girly packaging as well if you're into that. Okay, let's talk blushes. My two favorite non-shimmery blushes this month have been this one. This is from a recent collection from MAC. It is called the Raybeam Mineralize Blush. I think you can still get it. I hope you can. This is just a gorgeous, beautiful, girly pinky shade. I absolutely have adored that. It's just pigmented enough, but not too pigmented. Gorgeous. And sometimes I'll put highlighter over the top of that just to add a little bit of shimmer. This is more of your grown-ass woman powder blushes. This is also from Jane Iredale, and it is in the shade Flawless, a sort of rosy mauve, everyday, gorgeous, plummy shade. I adore this blush. Adore it. It is just gorgeous. Thoroughly recommend you check that out. You can get Jane Iredale from rye.com.au. I'll include links to all of these products and prices and stuff down below, as I always do. And then some other blushes I've really been enjoying are these little ones that I picked up from Mecca. These are from Too Faced. They are the Sweethearts Perfect Flush Blush. I've got one in Sparkling Bellini, and that is just a really lovely sort of pinky, peachy range of shades. You've got 3 different colors in the actual love heart, so you can concentrate your brush on particular areas or just all over. I've gone with the all over because I've been quick slap happy this month with all the travel and the lack of sleep. All mixed together, we've got some shimmer. It's a beautiful, flattering, beautiful shade of peach, just gorgeous. And then for something more neutral, this is called the Peach Beach. We've got a bronzer, a rosy pink, and more of a goldy champagne color, all mixed together. Again, we've got some shimmer. I am wearing this today. It's just a little bit pinker. We've got a little bit of sort of, I don't know, this is nice with a bit of, you know, with the glowy face makeup. I think your blush should be a little bit glowy, and these just absolutely fit the bill. Beautiful product there from Too Faced. I do want to try their new bronzer. It does look lovely. Highlighter. This continues to be my favorite highlighter, as it has been for the last 2-3 months since I got it. It's from Hourglass, the Ambient Strobe Lighting Powder. This is in the shade Euphoric Strobe Light. It's the one that is a little bit more champagne-y coloured. I've been using it wet, I've been using it dry, I've been using it every single day. I'm sure you're not going to see it here, but it's got a slight peachiness to it, so it doesn't sort of sit on top of your skin. It just looks radiant and beautiful. I love it wet, I love it dry. It's just a gorgeous product. I'll also use this on my eyelids. Gorgeous product. Gorgeous, gorgeous. I will make a video of the Ambient Strobe Lighting Powders. Many of you did request that on a recent video when I asked, so I will be doing that video showing you swatches of all 4 of them, but this really is my favorite. That's the spoiler alert, Euphoric Strobe Light. I've also really been enjoying this little cream face trio from Hourglass, the Illume Sheer Colour Trio. This is a beautiful formulation of face cream. I was on holiday in Fiji. Beautiful. I wasn't on holiday in Fiji. I was in Fiji for work. And the weather was very warm, and I used this and it didn't sort of slip off my face, so it lasted throughout the day. Love the colours too. The blush is gorgeous, the highlight is lovely, the bronzer is really lovely. It's a more of a cool tone bronzer. I'll show you the shades there on my hand. So you've got a gorgeous sort of pinky peachy blush, a really nice cool toned bronzer, very, very subtle. I'm using that as my bronzer today on my face. This will last all day. It's a beautiful product, high quality formulation. I'm really impressed. I have just lived in sunglasses for June. These are my Tom Fords. I have no idea what they're called, but I adore them. They are nice and big if I've had, you know, too late a night the night before, too much to drink. There's been a little bit of that in June. I am enjoying life, by the way. If you've been wondering how I'm doing, I'm loving life. I'm having so much fun, and I just have a lust for life that I have not had for years and years. I feel like more like myself than I have in such a long time, and I'm just doing so well. But anyway, these glasses are my fantastic day after glasses. They're Tom Ford, they're beautiful. I love the shade. You've got a graduated tint. I'll find out what they are and I'll include information down below. Yeah, loving them. You can't go past a nice big pair of Tom Fords. That's all I have to say about that. But they are our favourites for the month of June. And then back into makeup. I feel very predictable saying this, but I've really enjoyed my Too Faced Sweet Peach. Can't say the same for the Peanut Butter and Jelly, which was a pretty disappointing palette for me once I got it in my hands. But the Sweet Peach does not disappoint. Gorgeous, gorgeous colours. I've really enjoyed using these two, the Puree and the Summer Yum, in my outer sort of third of my eye. Beautiful lighter shades, just, yeah, gorgeous, gorgeous shades. Love Sweet Peach. If you can get your hands on it any which way, I would recommend it. It's a great, great selection. Too Faced and their chocolate bar palettes, their Sweet Peach palettes, you can't go wrong. And then the other eyeshadow palette that I've really been loving this month is from Jane Iredale. Again, you can pick this up from rye.com.au. This is the Naturally Matte Eyeshadow Kit. You've got 5 different shades here, and what's going to strike you when you look at this is how neutral it is. They are all matte. I am wearing the darkest shade there that's more of like a chocolatey brown in the outer corner of my eye. Also used it as a bit of a liner. I've been loving this. The lip gloss that I'm wearing today is also from Jane Iredale. This is in the shade White Tea. It smells beautiful and fruity, and it's just got a really lovely sort of nudie, bronzy shade to it. I'm wearing a little bit of a lip liner just to give it a little bit more colour, but it feels beautiful on the lips. It's fruity, it's lovely. Loving that. And then finally, on the lips, I've also been using this one. This is a new lip balm from Go. It's the Pinky Nudie Lips Super Balm with SPF 15. So I've had this in my pocket whenever I've been outside on the weekends or on trips, and have really enjoyed the fact that you do get SPF coverage with this. It's really nice and easy in the squeezy tube, a really slight sort of pinky tint on your lips while getting the benefit of a balm. I do find, as I say, that I have to reapply often to keep that sort of feeling of balm on my lips, but I've really been enjoying that as a go-to. From go-to, yes. So that is it. That is all of my favourites for the month of June. I hope that you enjoyed. I am so tired of my own voice, so I want to hear from you. It's your turn to let me know down below what you've really enjoyed this month and why. Let me know all about it. I do love to hear from you. But that is it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Please do have yourself a gorgeous day, and don't forget, never forget, you are absolutely beautiful. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. But you know what? Whether you use any of these products or not, whatever, it's nice to look beautiful, but it's so much more important to be it, and I know you are. So have yourself a great day. Thank you for watching. I will see you again really, really soon. Bye. You're seeing me in the road.